Alright, this is a Nash Banklife tarp in XL. There you go. I've got it set up over a Hide Pro, Nash Hide Pro. Now these poles, you get each side, you get 2 poles, each side has 4 connections, so you can go up another 2 high. You go up another 2 high, it's blowing and shaking like a good one. So the way I've got it set up, you know, you come out in the morning, you're going to be all over the place. You also get a little pack of pegs, and you get, I think, 6 or 8 guide ropes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I think you get 8 guide ropes. So I've got it set up as though it was a second skin to also give me storage. You know, especially under around the back there. Storage under here if it's raining, if you've only got a little tent. But here's the catch: if you've only got a little tent, you probably ain't taking a lot of stuff, so you don't need a tarp to, you know, get extra storage. So what are they used for? Don't know. I've had it a long time, and back in the winter we tried to stick it up with the wind and rain. God knows what else while I was over there. Absolute pain. I weren't trying to stick it up as an extra covering for the bivvy. I was just trying to stick it up from a tree across down to another tree, just to make, you know, a cover. Couldn't do it, too windy. So straight away, as a if it's windy, you don't want it, don't need it, can't use it. But on the other hand, what you can use it for, because it's waterproof, if you don't take the poles, don't take the pegs, guide ropes, just take the actual tarp, you can use it. If it's belting down, take all your stuff down to the swim, chuck it over the top of your stuff while you're setting up, and it just act like a waterproof cover. It's big enough, look, keep all your gear dry. So I've set it up basically to show you, but would I actually say get one? You know, I don't think so, no. I don't see what the real use of it would be. Somebody will tell me they've got a use for it, rather than in the bin. But, yeah. If it rains, it's going to put the weight on there and run it down. It's going to drop out here. Keeps it all the way from your doorway, I suppose, where it's going to drop. And like I say, it's alright for storage, sitting under. If it's raining, you can be outside, still sitting there. Again, I think people are just going to have bigger bivvies, like I have really, for if it's raining. You're not really going to take a tarp and set it up. Do you know what? I will do one. I'll do a session at some point with it set up over the lake. Hopefully when it's raining, to see how it really gets on. But I think this is a no-go, to be honest with you. Looks alright sitting there with no wind, doing like a peak extension job, like I said, and giving you a little bit dry area to put some stuff under the back. So if you're going on a wet, windy session, you wouldn't be taking that, and you'd probably have a bigger bivvy that's going to take all your gear anyway. So not really much you can say about it. I suppose it looks cool in a certain way, having it over there. As I say, if you could got a couple of trees under your swim and you could stick it up in your swim, nothing to do with your bivvy, so that if you have to go outside, you've got a big like roof, I suppose, covering all your swim. That'd be a pretty good idea, depending on where your swim is and what you've got you can attach it to up in the air. If you've got a few trees either side of your area. Yeah, that's a Nash Banklife XL tarp. I'll say, and that's on or over a Hide Pro. You can see you could get a bigger bivvy in there with over the top if you really wanted to. You can see that the sides wouldn't come down as far, but it doesn't really matter. You could pull the guide ropes out further, so you could still actually peg it down if you needed to. That's it.